Noswaith Sidaki heno, dwi wedi cael wythnos da iawn yn cyfarfod efo chi ar Anis. This week has been the start of the parliamentary summer recess, and I've taken the opportunity to visit plenty of local businesses, which I'll tell you about in a future broadcast. But tonight, I want to focus on some great news for the island. Over 200 new good quality careers will soon be created in Holyhead, following HMRC's announcement that it's completed its purchase of the Roadking site on Park Cubby in Holyhead for our new inland border facility. The facility will be the site at which post-Brexit customs checks are made on freight transiting through the port. And this is currently happening at a temporary facility on Park Cubby. But following the end of stage customs controls on the 1st of January 2022, a bigger site, like that to be built at the former Roadking site, will be needed to support trade through our port. I first became involved with finding a site for this new facility last summer, when HMRC was in talks with the Isle of Anglesey County Council about a potential location in Mona. You may remember that the proposed site adjacent to the airstrip was rejected when local residents raised concerns about the impact of traffic volumes on the nearby villages. Alternative sites to Mona included Warrington, Park Bryn outside Bangor, or another site on Anglesey were considered. And from the point I became involved, I took responsibility for pressing both HMRC and the Treasury to prioritise basing the facility here on Anglesey, raising the matter with everyone I could, from senior civil servants to ministers. My argument was that it was vitally important for the people on Anglesey to host the facility. A site on the mainland, even one in Bangor, would not do, and I cited the shortage of local careers and the need for levelling up, as well as the proximity to the port. And nearly a year on, I'm delighted that HMRC has now confirmed Park Cubby as its chosen site. The Welsh Government sanitary and phytosanitary checking facility is planned for Plot 9, so basing the HMRC facility in the same park makes a lot of sense. The owners of Roadking already had their site for sale on the open market and wanted to withdraw from Holyhead. And I know that the loss of Roadking locally is sad. It's established itself as a local favourite for good home-cooked food in hearty portions, and like many of you, I know members of the team who work there. It was also a well-equipped option for freight drivers parking up overnight, and I understand local concerns about the hole that the sale of Roadking will leave. I want to assure you that HMRC is continuing its discussions with both Welsh Government and the local council about what steps can be taken to ensure that lorries displaced from Roadking following the sale do not cause antisocial behaviour problems in public spaces. And until a more permanent solution is agreed, interim HGV parking with sanitation facilities will be available on the existing Welsh Government facility at Park Cubby, known as Plot 9. Ferry operators, hauliers and the emergency services are all being informed, and signage is being adjusted. It's my sincere hope that the sale of Roadking will offer an opportunity for someone local to take up its mantle and establish a similar facility nearby. And if the past 18 months have shown me nothing else, then it's just how adaptable and creative the people of Anglesey are. I've no doubt that this sudden gap in the market will be the making of a new local entrepreneur. Over the coming months, the HMRC site will go through a transitional phase in 3 stages. Over the next few weeks, the site will be cleared and surveying will take place, ready for the development of the facility. And from around the start of September, the transit light facility will be relocated to the site. This is currently being operated from the Welsh Government facility on Plot 9. At the same time, HMRC will start developing part of the site to introduce interim operating capacity, or IOC. This will allow for full documentary and physical examination of goods to start from January 2022, when the stage custom control period ends. This IOC will be a temporary operation for compliance and will be augmented by additional buildings later in 2022 when the full site development is complete. And so, for the period between now and January 2022, there will be a reduced initial workforce on site, and some of the former Roadking staff have already been recruited into these roles. And once the site becomes operational in January next year, it will run as a 24/7 operation with 3 shifts. And this is expected to provide more than 200 permanent careers across a range of disciplines, including administration, security, operations, traffic management, and inspection staff. Recruitment for these permanent posts will begin in the autumn, but I've already put members of HMRC in contact with the local job centre, MonCF and Mentor Morn to discuss the potential opportunities that will be available. I want to ensure that local job seekers can be prioritised and offered training in the skills they need so that these jobs go to local people. If you're based on Anglesey and interested in working at the site, I urge you to contact Holyhead Job Centre on 0800 169 0190. That's 0800 169 0190 and let them know. It's time to start celebrating the start of reinvestment into Anglesey, and I look forward to hearing news of further economic growth here in the coming months. This evening I held my first face-to-face surgery since we went into the first lockdown in Rosnager, and it's been great to meet with local people in their own community, and I'm looking forward to more in the future. My next will be in Menai Bridge in September. Alongside physical and virtual surgeries and my regular Mon FM slot, I also issue a free monthly e-newsletter. I write a fortnightly article in the Holyhead and Anglesey Mail, and I post regularly on Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn. So please do get in touch if you'd like me to talk via Zoom to your local community group, charity or school if you have any ideas that you'd like to share as to how I can reach out to all corners of our island. As always, you can contact me at my office in Holyhead or via my website virginiacrosby.co.uk. Mwynhewch y penwythnos heulog. Have a lovely weekend and enjoy the sun.